We'll begin with Psalm 23. Mizmor LeDavid, Adonai Roi Lo Exar, Bino Desha Yarbitzene, Amei Menuchot Yanchilene, Nafshi Yeshoved Yanchene, B'magle Tzedek L'man Shemo, Gam Ki Elech B'Getzel Mavet Lo Irara Ki Ata Imadi, Shiftecha Min Shavtecha Hamayu Nachumuni, Tarach Lefanai Shalchan Neged Sarat Nishanta B'Shem Roshi, Kosi Revaya, Aktova Hesed Yudifune Koy Mechaya, B'Shafti Beta Noi, L'Orech Yamin. A song of David, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not lack. God causes me to lie down in lush pastures. God leads me beside tranquil waters. God restores my soul and guides me in righteous paths for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your scepter and staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in full view of my adversaries. You have anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. May only goodness and kindness pursue me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord for the length of days.
Amen. Those I'm holding in my
We come together today to mourn the passing of Phyllis Freiberg, a beloved mother, sister, and grandmother. In many ways, it is fitting that we are coming together today. In the weeks that the Torah portions that we have been reading have been describing our matriarch Rebecca. Like all of the matriarchs, Rebecca was known for her renowned hospitality. But what made her unique was her relationship to her son Yaakov, her love of him, and her own internal drive. Phyllis, too, embodied these qualities. She was born in 1931 in Kinsman, and together with her beloved husband Elmer, raised 3 sons, Glenn, Ian, and Roger. Family was at the center of Phyllis's life. No matter what her sons wanted to do, from music to sports, Elmer and Phyllis always encouraged them and pushed them to challenge themselves. At home, she loved to cook and brought the family together around meals that were based on recipes which her mother, who was born in Lithuania, passed down to her. She was known for being warm and outgoing. Whenever she went out, she would see people she thought she knew. Most of the time, she was correct. She loved speaking and interacting with people. Her commitment to others drove her to volunteer and serve the community. She volunteered for the Willowwood chapter of Women's American ORT, belonged to the National Council of Jewish Women, was the chair of the Shaker Heights Heart Fund, and helped raise money for the Shaker Heights High School Athletics, the PTA, the Multiple Sclerosis Fund, the Orchestra, and the American Cancer Fund. Known as a matchmaker, she claimed more than 30 marriages to her credit. In many ways, both formal and informal, she took care of her neighbors. When times got tough, she utilized her volunteer experience and outgoing personality to launch a successful career as a salesperson, selling advertising specialties well into her 80s. Even after she could no longer drive, she continued to make sales calls. She loved speaking with people so much that it was only her fading memory that pushed her to retire. May Phyllis's love for her family and commitment to others be an inspiration for us all, and may her memory be a blessing. Roger, did you want to say?
My mother, you could tell how much she loved people. She'd tell you all the time, and she'd help people whenever she could. She was always there for people, always had dinner ready when we get home. Just a very giving person, and I just would like to leave it at that. Thank you.
say a parak of Tehillim, a song to ascents. I lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? My help comes from the Lord, maker of heaven and earth. God will not let your foot falter. Your guardian will not slumber. The guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The Lord is your guardian. The Lord is your protection by your right side. By day the sun will not harm you, nor the moon by night. The Lord will guard you from all evil. The Lord will guard your life. The Lord will guard your going and coming, now and forever. We'll now proceed to the internment. This moment, the moment will lower the casket and everyone will have the opportunity to take part in the midst of the actual burial. This is one of the greatest acts of kindness our tradition says you can do for another. We term it a chesed shel emet, a true act of kindness, because of course it's a way of taking care of another that they can never repay to you. mitzvah, taking part in the burial. And the custom is on the first shovelful to use the back of the shovel. It's a way to show that this is something that we have to do, but not something that we want. Final psalm, Psalm 16. Guard me, God, for in you I have taken refuge. You have said to the Lord, you are my Lord. I have no good beyond you. As for the holy ones who are in the earth, and the mighty in whom is all my desire, their sorrows will multiply. Those that run to other gods, their libations will I not pour out, nor take their names upon my lips. The Lord is my allotted portion and my share. You sustain my fate. Portions have fallen to me in pleasant places. Lovely indeed is my estate. I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. My conscience admonishes me at night. I have set the Lord before me always. Because God is at my right hand, I shall not falter. Therefore my heart rejoices, and my entire being exults. Also my body will rest secure. For you will not abandon me to the grave, nor will you let your devout ones see destruction. You will make known to me the path of life. Your presence is fullness of joy. There's delight at your right hand for all eternity. To conclude, I'll offer, I know that Glenn is watching online, Roger, Ian, Howard, and Judy.
Janet,
sorry. To offer Glenn, Roger, Ian, Howard, and Janet the traditional words of comfort. May you be comforted amongst all the mourners of Zion and Jerusalem.
God bless you.
Amen.
thank you.